So, the Black Ops 7 Zombies trailer just came out, The Ashes of the Damned. And I can't lie, it looks pretty awesome, dude. It looks pretty cool. It looks really exciting. I can't lie, there's a part of me that will always find it exciting to see the original crew, especially after the blog noticing that Takio comes from feudal Japan. Richtofen comes from a World War II where the Axis won. I don't think I could say that word in on YouTube. Uh, Tank Dempsey's like a bit of a wild card, and Nikolai, I feel like he's pretty straightforward. I think the only thing is that he comes from like pretty modern day, like 1984, like Afghanistan war is kind of weird and crazy. Um, all this sounds great. The actual cutscene looks amazing, dude. It looks so crispy. It's nice to see characters actually kicking ass. Um, and whoever the hell this Shadowsmith guy is, I love his whole design. I love his whole demeanor. I'm not normally somebody that's into anything cowboy related. I like cowboy adjacent, and this is like this speaks to me on such a level. This is such cowboy adjacent when he's like feed, and then the whole souls come out. I'm like, that shit's awesome. It's incredible. One thing is though, I can't help but have just this underlying just disappointment, I think is the word. I want to like the zombies. I want to like these maps that are coming up. Pretty much the leaked maps are pretty much confirmed by all the different time periods that our original crew come from. And it all sounds great. And here's where I'm talking about just in general why I feel like you should still be kind of skeptical, especially if you're somebody who hasn't been so in love with the recent zombies. Is because it's still gonna have systems of Black Ops 6. Now, Black Ops 6 and COD in general right now has been getting such negative traction. And the fact that the Zombies week has been pushed back like a whole week again, um, makes me think that they're trying their best to maybe change some gameplay systems up so we might get some kind of pseudo classic point system. But that's the main problem at the end of the day. As much as I really like Black Ops 6, I'm actually a fan of Black Ops 6. I think it's one of the better zombies that we've had in a minute. And I'm a big Terminus fan. I love Terminus. Terminus is like probably one of my top A tier maps. Like maybe a bottom S because it just works so well with the mechanics of Black Ops 6, and I think the actual map itself is just fun. And the amalgams were neat to that map. I just have to remember they don't exist on every single other map on Black Ops 6. Um, but the thing that really disappoints me is just the fact that these systems are not going to be changing. And that's a really big disappointment for me because I really want to get this game. I really want to play zombies. At the end of the day, I'm a zombies fan. I play the zombies that's good, I play the zombies that's bad. But there's that giant elephant in the room. Well, for me personally, there's two elephants in the room coming in October, November. Uh, that being Battlefield 6, that's going to absolutely take away so much chunk of my time. Me and my friends are going to love that game to bits, and that's what we're going to be playing. And that's what I know they're going to be playing. As much as I like playing zombies solo, I miss being able to be just excited about zombies. And the last time I was able to do that was with the launch of Black Ops 6 and with the launch of Citadel Day More. I think that's the last map that me and my friends took pretty seriously. We figured out that Easter egg all by ourselves, and they were super excited. I remember being in the car ride. It was a horrible day that day, but me and my friend could not stop but help be excited, like just like we're back in like 5th grade. They captured that lightning in a bottle again, and I love Citadel. Again, another A plus map in my opinion, just because. Same with like country or country? No, cowboy. I'm a sucker for medieval castles. It's the meme. I'm a sucker for dragons, swords, all that stuff. I've played Dark Souls like too many times, bro. It's too good. But in zombies, it's awesome. But back to the point. I really want to feel that excitement again. But even right now, I would say stay cautious. Please don't just fall into it, because clearly this is a good sign of negative feedback actually impacting the game. You know, I've tried giving Black Ops 6 as much of a chance as I could. I've made my own little classic zombies mode like challenge on it. Please watch those videos; those are so fun. Um, and it really does help. It really does make the game feel a lot better. But it's just it's not meant for it. So you can tell that it's limited. I feel like they should just really listen to what we have to say. And I think these following weeks with the zombies weeks or whatever is gonna really show whether or not they're trying to really make amends. I think this is the most zombies has had style and just intrigue in the longest time. This brings me back to when the Sentinel artifact was first revealed in Terminus. I was like, oh, they could do anything. They could do whatever they want. And they can mix it with Chaos, and we could just continue with Chaos story, and I wouldn't have batted an eye. It would have been awesome. But this is one of the first times where I feel like they're actually doing something new. I haven't seen anything like the Shadow Smith in anything zombies related, except maybe like the promotional art of Buried meets the Shadow Man, you know? But like, even then, he's got his own flair. Oh my god, his voice. Whoever the voice actor is for this guy, he's killing it. I'm so happy that it sounds like he's gonna be like this sarcastic dude who's like the voice announcer, who's the announcer for when you play. And that's something else that I feel like we've been missing. Like we've been missing just so much style and, dare I say it, aura and atmosphere. But you know, this is me being cautiously optimistic. It's time to get a little bit more negative. Uh, on one hand, I really like the fact that our crew from Black Ops 6, though as much as I don't care about them, that our crew from Black Ops 6 is just thrust into a whole new thing and they just have to deal with it. Like the stakes are that high, so much crazy stuff is happening that they can't even fathom what just happened. But I hope that doesn't mean that they just ignore what just happened in the Reckoning. I haven't done a single video on the Reckoning, and I really want to, like a classic zombies mode at least. But I really don't like that map. That map, it's just not me. I do not like that map at all. But I hope that they don't just pass by that. It's still again the fact that nobody is really saying anything. There's no dialogue. The only person that really spoke was the Shadowsmith dude. He was the only guy with the most intrigue there, and everybody else was just kicking ass. If it was like 4 random people that came back, or not 4 random people that came back, but just 4 other random people aside from our old crew, I don't think it would have been as hype or as interesting. Hell, even if it was just the Black Ops 6 crew, I don't think it would have been as hype or as interesting. Because they also don't really say anything. Now, granted, you know, cutscenes don't necessarily need people to be spewing out dialogue, saying all this stuff. You know, the gold standard is Black Ops 3, in my opinion, for the intro cutscenes. However, one of the best ones in all of Zombies is Origins. There's dialogue from a disembodied voice from Samantha. It's giving Origins vibes. However, in Origins, we didn't back in the day, we didn't have to worry about whether or not our characters would actually speak during cutscenes. We didn't have to worry about, like, if they wanted them to speak, they would. We didn't have to worry about any kind of lines just being the same. In Black Ops 6, we dealt with that all the time. Like, our characters just felt like wet blankets. The only people that don't feel like wet blankets so far from their backgrounds alone are the old crew, but they're also the old crew. I'm rolling my eyes at the fact that they're old crew, but at least they're new. They're like new old crew, so I'm like, I'm cool with it. That's okay. They're brand freaking new. They just so happen to be the old crew. I'm okay with that. It's like the dark ether them. And they also have this whole entire, I'm sure, interpersonal struggle that they're gonna have. Well, at least I hope, if the writing room is good, with the fact that they have to get their souls back, and it seems like they have to confront some kind of past of theirs. That seems cool. I don't know what Requiem's gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna be a part of there, but hopefully they add something. But that's the problem. It seems like they're not really adding anything, and I feel like they're just gonna be some kind of sacrificial lamb. They're just gonna die for some emotional brownie points. You know, like, I don't know. I really don't want them to fumble any kind of potential that they have, because there's so much potential. This has so much potential to be good, but you also got to think, Gameplay wise too, they showed nothing. Which, you know, intro cutscene, it's not really gonna show anything. But that's what's really concerning. It's in a transit remake. How good can a transit remake truly be? It's transit. I really hope they knock it out of the park. I really doubt it. At the end of the day, how fun really is it going to be to drive around in a car? I think a lot of us really like having that classic kind of map layout where you gotta really be intimate with learning it, like off of training zombies and stuff. Like, you're not gonna be training zombies with a car or anything. You're gonna be running people over. You're gonna be going from point A to B. How fun can that really be? You know? Um, I just really still need to be proven wrong in terms of the mechanics, and I'm not expecting anything crazy different. Um, which is what brings me as to why it's kind of like a sad truth that this looks amazing, but it has the baggage of Black Ops 6 on it. Which I will reiterate, for me, uh, could either go really good, aka Terminus or Citadel, or really bad. I don't think we'll reach the Tomb bad again. Like that was rough, and I liked the Tomb. I don't mind the Tomb, but I know it's bad. It just leans towards some bits that I really like, and I really want to make another video about the art of the power switch and how it could really help out maps like Tomb, because we just don't have power switches anymore. Dude, I swear if we go with transit and there's not a single power switch, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it, but whatever. I think you get what I'm trying to say. I know people really like Shattered Veil. I think the more that I think on Shattered Veil, then I'm like, it's a really good map, but I'm also like, I don't ever find myself wanting to go back to it. Like, there's something about it that's just not worth going back to. And then I don't like the Reckoning at all. But yeah, yeah, I am currently unemployed. So if you guys want to leave a like and subscribe and maybe help my 10-year-old dream, 10-year-old? No, 10-year-old me's dream of actually being able to do anything YouTube related and consistently and have it actually benefit me and have it be a job, please leave a like, subscribe, tell me what you want to see from me. Tell me what you think about Black Ops 7, the legacy of Black Ops 6, how that affects it, or if you're just going to end up liking it, what are your concerns? Just let me know. I do want to talk to people about this in the comments. That's one of my favorite things of whenever I get comments. I just yap. I'll yap with you, like, to the end of time. If you don't stop replying, I'm not stopping replying, dude. Like, it just is what it is. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Let's hope Black Ops 7 is actually good. I really want to get it, but who knows? And yeah, have a good day.